plays games with Jay.
Killhead, remember kids, Killhead, say 5.
Yeah, I truly don't know what's happening here. Is there... No. I wasn't sure if I had to rearrange these by any means. That's... Okay. We need to find the key. Okay, sounds like a job for a brother and sister. Great, good job. There's nothing to really punch in numbers or... Hint.
Go back to... Okay, so why do you think we lit the bulbs? For fun?
Well, we need something for music stands or whatever. And I thought it was the books, but...
Well, now you open the books now. So now go back to it.
Oh. Really? That's... Okay.
Okay, put the picture books on.
Mm-hmm. Awesome. It looks like it worked.
Way to go, Junpei. Good job, buddy.
There's something projecting in the bottom.
These letters, they seem familiar.
Sheldrake 5. Okay. I still like Killhead Civ 5 better.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Sheldrake 5. Why? Do I have to read it?
Go back, actually.
I have to read it.
Yeah.
That's...
Well, because I think there's also some dialogue. I think I saw the rest of this collection somewhere.
Yeah, I think it was somewhere around here. We just looked at it.
Let's go take a look.
Okay. Sheldrake.
Because it's going to remind you. Have you heard of him? Sheldrake, I mean.
Yeah, Lotus told me about him. There's a British biochemist named Sheldrake. He had a rather interesting theory. Morphogenetic fields, which relies on the theory of morphic resonance.
Really? From Lotus, huh?
Well, Clover also said something to me about that stuff.
She did?
Yeah, what was it? The ability to access a morphogenic field is affected by a couple of things. The first is epiphany and the other is danger.
That girl. I told her not to tell anyone.
You did? Why?
Well...
Look, man, I didn't push it because we were in a hurry. But I'm kind of sick of this. How about you just tell me, okay?
Wow, he is you. Tell you what.
Don't give me that. About the experiment.
Very well, fine. I'll tell you everything. But not here. Let's move to the top floor. I suppose I might as well start by telling you why I kept quiet, and why I made sure Clover did as well. To be honest, the explanation is quite simple. Zero told me not to. I had little choice. He didn't walk up and tell me, of course. He gave me a message engraved on a card.
That's a braille card. It looks just like the one you showed us earlier. So you had 2 cards?
No, only one.
Huh? What do you mean? I thought that card had just some rule for the Nonary game on it.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did. And those were the rules.
Seven, go back downstairs.
Yes, it did. And those are the rules I read you. However, they were not the only thing on the card. There was something I didn't read. Well, perhaps I should say there was something I couldn't read.
And that was?
Tell no one of the events that took place 9 years ago. Tell and I activate your sister's detonator. It's a threat on our lives.
Oh. Well, what about Clover? Did she get a message from Zero too?
I don't believe she did. But doesn't it strike you as strange that Zero would shut my mouth, but not hers?
Yeah.
To be on the safe side, however, I told her it was best not to tell anyone. Still, apparently she told you, that girl.
What's wrong with her telling me? I figured some stuff out with the things she told me. I mean, it looks like the whole activator detonator thing was just a bluff. She's prancing around downstairs happy as a clam now that you're back. Oh, shit.
That's very true. I've decided I can trust you. I've decided to tell you the truth. The chance that Santa is Zero is very high. I feel I can assume Santa doesn't have the time to observe us at the moment. And at any rate, even if he were, I very much doubt he would kill us.
Why?
Clover told me about the four-leaf clover, about the words. If he knew about that, then he was in my group during the first experiment. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't kill us, no matter what the situation was.
Hey, Snake?
Yes, I know you want to know what happened during the experiment.
Yeah.
How much do you know?
Clover told me about.
I see. The morphogenetic field in the experiments 9 years prior. How the experiment had taken place simultaneously at two locations, one being the ship and the other being a building in Nevada. And the girl that died during the experiment, she told you all that, did she? At any rate, I now know how much you've learned. All that remains for us to determine is who did this,
Is who did this and why, right?
Yes.
Can you tell me what happened?
Yes. The people who organized the initial experiment were from a company called Cradle Pharmaceuticals. There were 4 of them running the show. Gentaro Hongo, Nagisa Nijisaki, Teruaki Kubota, Kagechika Musashido. Hongo was the CEO of Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Nijisaki was his right-hand man and did the lion's share of the planning. Kubota led the company's research and development division. Musashido was their majority stockholder. It was these 4 people who planned the initial experiment. Let me simplify it for you. Hongo designed it and Nijisaki put it all together. Kubota developed the technology required and Musashido provided the cash.
So it's Hongo, Nijisaki, Kubota, and Musashido.
Of course, more than 4 people were required to conduct an experiment of this scale. To that end, they organized a top-secret team to assist them with their research. All in all, they gathered 10 people or so. Those 10 completed their team and they were able to begin the project. They named it the Nonary Project. The purpose of the experiment was to research the prospect of controlling a human mind through sheer will. The vessel, I suppose you could say, for this control was the morphogenetic field. Why did the glycerin suddenly begin to crystallize? Why did the crystal structure of EDT undergo a sudden change? Why did the rats improve their puzzle-solving skills with each generation? Experiments with humans produced the same results. The more people who knew the answer to a question, the more there were who could answer correctly without having seen the problem before. Why is that? How could it happen? The answer is that the shape of the answer has been stored in a field invisible to the naked eye. And through that field, the resonant event transmits information related to that answer. That's essentially the idea behind morphogenetic fields.
But that's just a theory.
Can't bring yourself to believe it? Don't want to try?
Yeah.
Let's say someone killed another person because the devil told them to do it. Whether the devil exists or not has no relevance to the murderer. They believe the devil exists. Whether or not he does is immaterial.
So what matters here is that Hongo believed in the morphogenetic field.
That's right.
But I still don't get it. You said they didn't want to figure out how to control people, right? That is what you're saying?
Yes.
So how are they going to do that with a morphogenetic field?
I'll keep it simple. Let's suppose 10,000 people have solved a certain problem. The chance of you knowing that answer, even if no one has told you, will go up. Let's have another example, shall we? Say 1 million people were to do a handstand right now. Tomorrow, the chances of you doing a handstand would be higher, even if you had heard nothing of this hypothetical mass handstanding. Mankind's thought process and actions are all part of a resonant event. All the resonant events encoded in the fields are projected onto you. Of course, this assumes you believe in this theory. Do you follow so far?
Yeah.
Now, if there was a person who had the same effect as those millions of people, what would happen? If that one person were to do a handstand, other people would find themselves wanting to do handstands as well. Can you imagine what a person with powers like that would be able to do?
God, there's no way.
I'm not done. Imagine another scenario. Imagine another person. This is an ordinary person. Let's say he does a handstand. What if there was someone who could grab the resonant event he created by doing that and use it to make other people do handstands? What would happen then? A person who has the power to write to the field and someone who can read from the same. You could think of them as the writer and the reader, or the transmitter and the receiver. What would the world be like if there were people with abilities like these?
So the transmitter's resonant event can be transmitted to the field and sent to the receiver. And then the transmitter can control the receiver however they wish. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, close enough at least.
Come on, that's just crazy.
Well, if you want to prove that, then you'll have to test it first. At least that was how they thought. That was why they decided to do their experiment. That was how the Nonary Project began. By the way, Junpei, have you ever heard of the Gansfeld experiment?
Yeah, that was an experiment in telepathy, right? You place a pair of subjects in separate rooms, then you show one a picture, and ask the other what they see.
Interesting. I'm impressed. Yes, that is exactly correct.
So why'd you bring up the Gansfeld experiment?
It was used to screen subjects for the Nonary Project. The hospital in the remote town was affiliated with Cradle Pharmaceuticals. Hongo used it to conduct experiments on visiting children in secret. Some of them he found had potential. He began to gather children that showed promise, children that seemed as though they might be able to access the field. Of course, none of them volunteered. They were kidnapped. There were 9 pairs of siblings taken for 18 children total. For reasons that were not fully understood at the time, each pair had 1 transmitter and 1 receiver. They were split perfectly. As such, the 18 children were split into 2 groups of 9. The children who were put in Group Q were the ones who excelled at transmitting. They were transferred to the mock experiment building known as Building Q in the Nevada desert. The children who excelled at receiving were put in Group A. Group A was then placed on the former hospital ship Gigantic. From the experiments he had conducted so far, Hongo had learned the following. There are 2 things that can increase one's resonance with the fields. The first is epiphany, the other is danger. Have you ever been faced with an especially difficult problem and thought about it very long and very hard until finally an answer suddenly appeared in your mind? It may seem obvious to say so, but that is what is meant by epiphany. The information obtained through that epiphany can be easily transmitted through the fields, where it can be easily interpreted. Adding danger to that equation allows for even easier field access. That's where Hongo came in. They set up a number of puzzles across the Gigantic. The participants had to solve each one before they could move to the next room. Of course, he hadn't forgotten to include danger. He had detonated a bomb on the hull of the Gigantic. The children in Group A were forced to play the Nonary game as the ship sunk. By forcing the children into a life or death situation, Hongo hoped to increase the likelihood of their tapping into the fields. The children from Group Q, on the other hand, were confined to the mock experiment building, Building Q. Building Q duplicated the interior and puzzles of the Gigantic exactly. Every detail was exactly the same. Hongo explained the situation to the children in Group Q. Solve the puzzles you find throughout the rooms. When you have the answers, transmit that information to the children in Group A. If you succeed, they will be able to solve the puzzles and escape. But if you fail, then the Gigantic will sink and your brothers and sisters will drown. Those were his orders. Do you know why the astronauts of Apollo 13 were able to return to Earth safely? It was because NASA had access to a replica of the Apollo 13 capsule. All the equipment, the instruments, everything, all of it identical. Everything was just like the real Apollo 13. NASA was able to replicate the situation the astronauts found themselves in. By putting themselves in the same situation, they attempted to solve the problems the astronauts were dealing with. Once they found solutions, they reported their findings to the men aboard the actual capsule. That was how they were able to return safely. It was the same with the Gigantic and Building Q. The children from Group Q had to use the power of epiphany to solve the puzzles they found, and transmit what they learned through the fields. The children in Group A, however, they had to access the fields to learn how they might advance to the next stage. That is the simplest explanation I can manage.
The simplest?
Yeah, you want to hear the long version?
Oh my god.
We'll do 3 episodes of that.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, Junpei, Snake, you've been up here for like 15 minutes. Someone's only getting tissing around your bony ass.
Seven, I told you to wait downstairs.
God, you're taking long. Why don't you try speeding up? Get down here already. He's right. Let's go, shall we? We don't have much time. We need to get out of here and soon.
What the fuck?
You're such a slowpoke, Junpei.
Oh my god. It's interesting, but I was like, we don't need this many examples. Like, just...
We have plenty of time.
Oh god, hold it. There's one more thing I want to ask you.
What?
Sorry. Are you sure there were 18 kids?
Why?
Well, I thought it was only 16.
Oh, yes, that was what they said on the news, wasn't it? Yes, I have no doubt that 18 children were abducted and used in Hongo's experiment. After all, you couldn't exactly play a Nonary game with any less, could you?
Well, yeah, but... Are you saying that the news got it wrong?
Yes, I am. There were 2 born children. However, they had no relatives that I'm aware of. I imagine no one filed a police report when they went missing. They were brother and sister like Clover and I. The brother's name was Aoi. The sister's name was... Her name was Akane. That was the girl who died.
Ah, I see. Akane Kurashiki died 9 years ago? Then who is June? No, that's impossible. It can't be true. Akane isn't that uncommon of a name. If Snake had known her last name, well, that's a different matter entirely. So they share a name, and a lot of other people do too. It doesn't mean anything. It was someone else. Of course it was. It has to be.
Is something wrong, Junpei? Your breathing sounds strange.
Jesus.
No, it's not that.
Everything's fine.
Let's get back down there, all right? I couldn't do it. Why didn't I ask? What's her last name? I just couldn't get the words to come out. Oh, I can.
Yeah, you're back, yeah.
Okay. What are we doing? We did. Oh no.
Oh, no.
We did that, and then. What was the last clue, dude? There was.
Sheldrake 5.
That's right. Oh my god, and we went all the way up.
We never did this, yeah, because it wouldn't let you.
Jesus Christ. Okay.
Just a little fun little side tour.
But didn't it say 5 at the end of the shadow picture?
Yes, I think we need to find the 5th volume.
Oh, would you look at that? There's a big red button behind this book. I should press it.
And Twice jumps out. Jay just went to a Twice concert and was
dude.
describing how they came out of a fucking screen or whatever.
It was crazy. Oh my god. Okay. What was that sound?
Cheer up, baby! Cheer up, baby! It sounded like something really big was moving.
It came from the top floor. All right, let's go check it out. Oh shit, Twice is here.
What if Twice was there?
There are 9 of them.
I know. I was just counting all the other 9 of them. Yeah.
There's
oh man, I want to see the Twice Zero Escape.
Lower Love Life Zeros, because there's also 9 of them in each.
Yeah. Oh shit.
There's a keyboard in front of the numbers, and there are 4 Roman numerals on the wall. It's got to be a hint of some sort. Okay, 13, 14, 10, and 13. Those are all Roman numerals. Do you think we just need to put in the numbers from the walls on the keyboard?
No, you can't. The keyboard doesn't have any number keys. You can't type in stuff like 3 or 4.
Then that means... I bet you can type something on the keyboard. You can only type letters. It looks like you only have enter 4 letters. Let's see how it works. The thing. Well, what was it? Hold on. Let me look at my. No. Hold on. Hi. I know. Stop talking. Let me. Shut up.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Let me. Where is it? What is it called? No.
Yes, no. Called the controls during it. Go back.
Where is it?
What do you?
The A equals 11 or whatever. Where is that? Is that numeral system? Oh yeah. Okay. 11. Okay. So it's 13D. D E A. Oh, dead. Fucking stupid. Okay.
What do you mean fucking stupid? I thought that was a very cool and edgy answer to the puzzle. Why don't you come up with an answer, you bitch?
Yay! You did, Junpei. It's unlocked now.
Good job, Junpei.
Whoa there, don't get too excited. The password was dead, remember? Just make me think whatever's waiting for us isn't good.
So what? Jeez, you're such an old lady. We can't be worrying about stuff like that. I mean, come on. We got it to unlock, didn't we? Let's go, hurry up. Doesn't matter which door. Alright, it's time to get this over with. Damn it. Can't open it. This thing won't budge.
What? Why not? We put in the password. What else do we have to do?
And that means it's the other door. It's not this door either, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Hey, Snake, it's been a while. You
found it!
Woo! Yay!
All right, this is the next...
The door. Did that just close on its own?
Don't tell me we can't go back.
I don't know. Let's see. Damn it. Looks like it's locked automatically.
Is there any other way out?
Well, there's another door over on the right, and there's a card reader next to it. It's got a red light on it, too, so I'm pretty sure it's locked, too.
But there is a card reader, right?
Yeah.
Then perhaps if we find a key card, we could open the door and leave?
Yeah, that might work, but... Hey, wait a minute. Are you saying we're going to have to search through this room for one little card?
Oh, man.
Why don't we just try our Neptune card? Oh, no, we used that earlier. Okay, looks that way. No way.
For real? Well, we can sit down and wait to die if that's what you'd prefer. I'd rather doubt that, however, so it would be wise to start looking. We haven't much time. Let's find that key card. Oh, and the Neptune key as well. We won't be able to get through the hallway without it. All right, then. Let's begin. See... Go way out!
Okay. Pile of crap. So messy.
This crap looks familiar. I think a lot of these are parts of the puzzle we solved in the other rooms. If that's true, then this room could be Zero's laboratory. Perhaps Zero did shit to make his plan.
Gotcha. It's just a bunch of crap. Nothing useful here. Some sort of drafting board. Hey, Junpei, is it a nautical table? Yeah, we've seen it before. Cool, got it. Okay, some sort of light. Nope, that don't matter. Look, Junpei, the rust on the earth, it looks like Elvis's face. Okay.
Yeah, Elvis, if you're watching.
Yeah.
Looks like your face.
There's some old computer monitors on this desk.
You don't see CRT monitors that much anymore.
Pipe.
A pipe.
Something behind there. Some sort of control panel. I wonder if there's any buttons doing anything. There's something on the screen now. What's this? There are 15 cells here with numbers and letters in them.
Let me see that. I see. So whenever you touch a cell, the ones next to it turn on or off. You just gotta use that to make the all cells on the right and the bottom green.
Hey, Junpei, I found this piece of paper in that thing. You want to take a look at it? Do you think this might have to do with the puzzle? Piece of paper, a bunch of stuff on it, probably related. Yes, thanks, Clover. This really helps. He. Okay. All right, let's go back and try again. Looks like all I make the cells green. I didn't even get to look at the paper. What the shit? It didn't even let me. You're like, here, I found you the paper.
Get to the puzzle!
You don't get the, yeah, like.
So that's that.
Yeah.
Try going left? Or not? No. Keep going, maybe? Keep going? Nope, never mind.
What the fuck?
Wait, no, wait, go to it. That might be the hint. They always give you like a hint thing. Try R1. That's the paper.
Okay. Okay, everything looks fine. Oh, it's literally the fucking... Okay. If A equals 10 and D is 13... What? There are no negative numbers. Oh, the digital roots. Okay. So, D is 13 plus 6 is 19. We just need a... What?
Remember, whatever you touch, the other ones turn off.
Okay. I thought I had to solve it, but I guess not.
You still have to solve it, but you have to do it in a way so that all of them turn green.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's solved for you by clicking it. Like, I thought I had to actually figure out what the blank was, but not really.
So, you're not going to be able to do... I mean, you could get it randomly, but instead...
I've never been good at these kinds of things. This is like a Minesweeper kind of thing. Like,
it's not Minesweeper. It's more like, not Sudoku, but similar. So, basically... Okay, so for example, what do A and L... What's A equal and what's L equal? Look at the hint thing.
A is 10 and L is 21.
Okay. So, basically what you need is... These rows have to be 21. These columns have to be 21.
Yeah.
10, 10. The fact that the answers are the same on the right and bottom makes this simpler than if it were all different. So going off of that, then you have to do, okay, so for example, what's the right column numbers? 4, 5, and what's on the bottom? What's C equal?
12.
Okay. So, to get 21, what do you need for that? You need
4 and 5.
You need all of them, right?
Sure.
Because 4 plus 5, right?
Yeah.
So now you know that whatever the final combination is, you have to have those 3 in that column. All right?
Yeah.
Now let's try L. What do you need for L to solve it? L, the middle column. The middle column. 6, F, and B. What combinations of those?
1, F, and 5.
Okay, and what about the column, the middle column?
Oh, the middle. Oh, 6, F, and B. Oh,
What do you need of that?
F is 15, B is 11.
Okay, so you need
15, 11, and 6.
15, 11, and 6.
F is 15.
To get 21, L is 21, we need what?
Oh, I see. Okay.
Okay.
So 15 and 6.
Right, so we don't need... In fact, you don't want B there. Because then if you press B... And so basically, you know we need the 3 on the right column. We don't want B in the middle column, right?
Yeah.
This is how you... And you know the A's combination, so you know it has to be that. You can't have the top left up.
Yeah.
All you need to figure out is what squares we need. So do you know that now? I think you should know that now.
That one. We don't need this one.
Yeah. And then it just becomes a matter of just clicking it so that you can get those exact.
Well, we need everything on the right. We don't need that one.
Yeah. And remember, whatever you click, everything adjacent changes.
We need these. Need that. Is there any way to get this all up? But we don't need F, right? Oh, but this works.
No, we do need F.
Oh, we need F.
B.
We don't need B.
Yeah.
So, and then this one is... We don't need D, is the thing.
Okay.
But we need 1. God damn.
Try resetting it. Okay.
So we need everything on the right. We don't need B.
Okay. And we don't need also what? Basically, what are the 2 squares we don't need? We don't need the B and we don't need the...
F.
No,
right?
we need the F.
Oh, no, we need the F. We don't need the... What was the number up here? 4? So we need... A D is 13 plus 6 is 19.
And A equals what, 10? So we definitely don't need the...
D.
So we just got to make sure we get everything except the top left and the bottom middle.
But then I'm kind of like, okay, I don't want that.
Oh, do you know what to press? Don't click anything.
I don't know what to press.
Okay, what button would you press that would give you all the ones you can solve it right here? Which one do you press that would give you all the ones you need right now? Because whatever you touch, everything adjacent to it lights up.
This one, right?
There you go.
Cool. You did it, Junpei. You're so smart.
Someone did it. You seem to have done an excellent job and solved the puzzle. Just what I would have expected of you, Junpei.
Come on, you're embarrassing me.
Whoa, don't get cocky, kid. Just because you use SungWon's morphogenetic field, we don't got time for that. Look at this. Check out the right edge of the control panel. The lid slid open and something came out.
Where?
Where?
Oh, this. Cross emblem. Okay. There's another one. God damn it. What the shit? Now we got something on the screen. What is this? Wait a minute. Saw something like this and figured out Morse code.
Morse code?
Yeah, the dots on here look like dits for Morse code. There's 2 dots on the first line, 4 on the second, and 1 on the last.
I'm afraid I don't understand. Well, perhaps you should give it a shot anyway.
Alright, I'll try. If I do that, though, I have to run through the instructions. If I just tap.
Enter a dit. Put the button down, it'll enter a dot. Okay.
So I just copy it? How much was it? Is it 241? It's not showing me again, so I'm gonna try it. 2. What? Oh.
Press the button.
Why is it doing it again?
It wasn't right.
There were only dots, wasn't there?
So,
Why isn't it showing me what it was?
you don't have the answer for this yet.
Okay. Oh my god, stop talking. Stop talking. No!
Click again.
I'm just trying to click back. God damn. Back. And that's it. That's literally it.
We left the machine, and we'll leave this episode away from the machine. Don't touch that machine for the rest of your life. Goodbye.